Hey there, welcome. I'm Marina Orms, the founder of Astrology Heals at astrologyheals.com. And I love talking to you about the things that happen in astrology and how they relate to the things that are happening in our lives and how they can help us to have a deeper insight into what's going on so that we can respond to what's going on from a more empowered, wholesome, feeling inspired place. And by wholesome, I just mean whole, like bringing our whole selves to the table. So that's what astrology can do for us. And often we talk about what's happening with the moon cycle, where the sun is, what's happening with some of these, with some of what we call in astrology, the inner planets, the faster moving planets, which in astrology, the sun and the moon are also called planets because they're bodies that are tracked in astrology, bodies that we follow and pay attention to their energies and where they're at. But we also have going on in the background the outer planets and how those outer planets tell us what's going on in the bigger picture, also gives some context to the things that we experience on a day-to-day basis and with the moon cycles. And one of those bigger picture energies, one of the themes of 2021 throughout the year has been an ongoing square between two planets, Saturn and Uranus. And Saturn and Uranus could not be more different. And when two planets come in to a square relationship, which just means they're 90 degrees apart in the wheel of the zodiac or in the sky if you were to look and see them with a telescope or whatever, when two planets are in a square, they are pushing each other's edges. It's a challenging relationship. So it's like tension or friction that you have with a friend or in a relationship where you want one thing, the other person wants another thing, and they just don't quite mesh and it feels uncomfortable. And there's like nothing you can do except really take a step back, see it from a different perspective, and maybe even shift who you're being in the context of that challenge. So with the two planets in a square, Saturn and Uranus, throughout this year on and off, sometimes more so, sometimes less so, they've been creating this pressure for us in the collective to reconcile the energies of Saturn with the energies of Uranus. And the energies of Saturn are conservative, restrictive, making us feel limited. So examples would be climate change, global pandemic, feelings of frustration or powerlessness around political issues, feelings of frustration or powerlessness around systems and institutions that aren't working for you or that are causing issues or problems in your life. So that's Saturn. And then we have the energy of Uranus, which is the energy of freedom, breakthrough, revolution. It's the energy of doing things in new and different ways to incorporate who we're becoming and what we want for our future. And so that can bring solutions to some of those ongoing problems, things that make us feel limited in the world. And so the conflict between what we have in place and the way things are that we can't change, and the things that we want and the future we want to see and the ways that we want to create that future are what is challenging or pushing us collectively throughout this year. And it will continue into 2022, although not quite as intensely. And in fact, I'm going to be talking in December. I'm going to be sharing a series of videos with you about what to expect in 2022 what are the energies that are up, what might be changing, what are things going to look like for our future. So I strongly encourage you to pay attention, keep watching these videos that I put out every week on Thursdays, and I'll do some longer ones in December that are really giving you that background of what things are going to look like as we head into 2022. So again, 2021, we've had this theme of pressure that is helping us to innovate and see things differently, but also causing us to really feel the sense of limitation, of the ways that things look really bad, and how what we can do about that and how we can change it. And so our ways of responding individually, of course, we're also stepping into that capacity to think outside the box, to see our lives differently, to see our future differently, and to not stick our head in the sand, and to instead show up and say, okay, things look bad. What can I do? And so that's the challenge of that square and theme for a major background theme for 2021. There are tons more, and I'll talk to you a little bit about more about what is going on, especially if you check out those videos I have coming up in December. I'll also have a video every Thursday throughout November, and really most of the time I do have a video every Thursday. So stay tuned, pay attention, bookmark my Facebook page, my YouTube page, wherever it is you are watching my videos, and check back. Thanks so much for watching. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.